Hello everyone, this is Shufflepuck Cantina, and it's a remake of probably one of the all-time classic games that kind of came, went, and never ever was remade again. I remember this title from the Amiga. Others have said they remember it from their days on the Mac. It's one of those kind of games that everyone remembers from their childhood, but for some strange reason just never ever continued. It was a one-hit wonder, as it were. So the idea is you're a spaceman in a spacesuit, and your ship has crash landed on a strange alien planet. You are basically the ambassador of Earth now, and you've landed on this planet which happens to have like a bar, and in this bar people play a game called Shufflepuck, air hockey to you and I. And the idea is to earn credits by beating your opponents, these computer controlled characters, to rise up the elevator to eventually be able to, I think, get enough credits to repair your ship and get home. The gameplay is absolutely fantastic. It's a reasonably difficult game in the way that it plays, because it's very much skill-based. So let's have a quick duel against Marvin. He's the star character, as it were, and probably one of the easiest ones to play against initially. And if you've ever played air hockey in arcades or anything like that, this will become pretty familiar. Here's my shuffle puck, or here's my puck, should I say, or my shuffle, and there's my puck. And the idea is I've got to beat this guy. Now, because the angle I'm playing this at, it's going to be a bit tricky, but we'll see how well we can do. Ooh! You can see the graphics are absolutely fantastic, and if you played the original game, then you'll notice that the gameplay is very similar. They've added a few extra things like this coin collection stuff. Oh, very difficult to play this game if you are not absolutely face on, because you can miss the angles. You see these coins? These are an extra thing that's kind of been added. Hey, got him. And obviously you're earning these credits, and you can then put those credits towards unlocking the various levels on the elevator. Also you can use them to unlock new pucks, all sorts of cool stuff. Ah, damn you, Marvin. Ooh. Fail. As I say, very difficult to play this game from an angle that I'm sat at, but it gives you a good sense that the gameplay is really fluid. On the Galaxy Note 2 and S3, and also on the Nexus 7, I have seen no slowdowns playing this game. It is just beautifully done. Each of the characters you'll be playing against to try and beat have special powers for how they can handle the puck. So you saw Marvin there doing this big zigzag. Others have kind of different power-ups. But the idea, is really to try and outwit your opponent. So each of your opponents will have particular ways that they kind of play. You have to learn those kind of play styles and work out how to beat them. And normally it involves getting the puck into the back corner and usually ricocheting the puck off one of these walls. And if you do it just right like that, you can get an ace. It's just beautifully done, and considering this is really a classic old game, it's maybe nearly 20 years old now, this kind of game, and to see it brought back so beautifully on the mobile platforms by the developers, it's just glorious. Really fantastic. When you're actually playing each level, there are certain challenges you can complete as well. Completing those challenges gets you additional cash, credits, etc., or creds, which you can then use to obviously level up your puck or buy new funny looking pucks and progress through the game. Oh, what I would recommend is make sure you don't have sticky fingers, or too much grease on your fingers or anything like that, because you'll find that your hand or your finger sticks a little bit to some of the screens. Certainly on the Galaxy Note 2 and S3 I noticed that, which can make it a bit difficult sometimes to actually get the puck into the right place. It really is a fantastic game. It's one to go and download today, just if nothing else to relive the glory days when computer games were, well, actual games.